Hi, my name is Joseph Parker, WBO champion of the world, and you're watching Sporting Icons.
The trainer of WBO World Heavyweight Champion Joseph Parker, who has his unification fight with Anthony Joshua on March the 31st, has said that Joseph Parker is in fantastic condition. This is Kevin Barry, by the way. And this is what he said regarding Joseph Parker and, of course, his training. Joe has been very disciplined and on point. His body looks really good. He's in much better shape already than he was for the Hughie Fury fight. Joe laughed at the pie eating jokes. He didn't take it as an insult. He thought it was fair cop. He'd put on a few pounds in his break. Joe likes a pie. But I can tell you this, he hasn't eaten any pies in the last 5 weeks. He's doing some great strength and conditioning work. I'm confident we're on track for a very good performance. Joe looks good. He's going to look even better when he gets on the scales for the weigh-in, and I think he'll be ready for a career-defining performance in his biggest ever challenge. Everything's going well. We are right on track. There will be no excuses. We both believe this is the right time to fight Anthony Joshua. If we don't get the result what we think we're going to get, it's because we're simply not good enough. There is no other reason. If we don't beat him, it's because AJ is the better fighter. But we're both very confident. We like where we're at. We are excited by the magnitude of the challenge. I've said all along, the biggest challenges bring the best out of Joseph. So that was Kevin Barry's statement. So that's good news for everybody who is obviously supporting Joseph Parker, where they hope that Joseph Parker is going to upset the odds, if you like, and destroy the bookmakers by beating Anthony Joshua, putting an end to Anthony Joshua's undefeated record. Now, again, it's kind of like overlooked as well, the fact that this is not just a unification fight. Both of these guys are very young into their pro game, if you like. There's only a couple of years difference in age between them, and both of them are undefeated. So yet again, this is the second fight in a row where Joseph Parker has been taken on somebody who's also undefeated, and he's been taking some zeros. He took Andy Ruiz's 0, and he took Hughie Fury's 0 as well, and obviously he's going to be looking to take Anthony Joshua. Now, as far as Kevin Barry saying that he's in better shape now than what he was in the Hughie Fury fight, we'll all remember the build-up to that fight, or what there was of it. Obviously, it didn't come from McKenzie, etc., but even so, there was some interviews and talks with Kevin Barry and Joseph Parker on the build-up and right before the fight, and Kevin Barry would say that Joseph Parker is in the best shape of his career. His camp has gone perfectly, and we're going to see a new and improved Joseph Parker, and lo and behold, it's like Kevin Barry saying right here. Well, clearly he wasn't in the best shape of his career. Now, he didn't look bad. I'm not going to say he did. He didn't. And his performance against Hughie Fury was a lot of that was down to Hughie Fury, because when you have a fighter, especially at heavyweight, who's permanently running away around the ring on the back foot, it's very, very difficult to trap them. And experience is what leads you to do that, and Joseph Parker doesn't have the experience of that. A lot of his earlier fights were pretty much just barnstormers, where just throwing punches at the fences, you know, and just trying to knock out his opponent. But of course, he left his defense very, very suspect back then, and now he's improving it. He's turning into a boxer now, if you like, where his techniques are designed to hit and not get hit at times. But he still does let his guard down. He does like to have a war, no doubt about it. Now, for me, I want to see the best Joseph Parker. I want to see the best Anthony Joshua, and whoever wins, wins. Fantastic. Of course, I'm going to be rooting for Anthony Joshua. Of course, he's my countryman. But this is not going to be a walk in the park, and a lot of people seem to think that Joseph Parker is food for Anthony Joshua. Joshua is going to walk through him within 2 or 3 rounds. It could happen. I'm not going to say it isn't. But for me, I think that Joseph Parker is underestimated. I don't think we've seen the best of Joseph Parker. And, of course, I'm kind of hoping in some ways that we don't see it against Anthony Joshua. But at the same time, I want to see a very good fight. And I really like Joseph Parker. I really do. He seems like a very nice, humble guy. And he's a warrior in that ring. But, of course, like I said, Anthony Joshua is the favourite to win. And for me, that's what I'm kind of hoping is going to happen. But for Kevin Barry saying that Joseph is in the best condition, he may well be. But he did say that about Hughie Fury as well. And ultimately, look what happened. But of course, even if he wasn't, it's not like Kevin Perry's going to say, no, he's just not losing the weight, man. He just keeps on eating those pies. There's nothing in the world we can do. He's training pretty hard, but to be honest, he's not looking very good. I don't think he's going to beat Anthony Joshua. He's not going to say that about his fighter, is he? So, of course, he's going to say this. But anyway, drop your thoughts below and let me know your thoughts on Joseph Parker's chances. Does he need to come in a lot trimmer than what he has done before? Do you think maybe adding a bit more bulk to him for like muscle mass to give him a bit more power is going to help? Should he be relying on speed? As it does appear that Anthony Joshua is going to be losing a fair bit of weight. Last time we checked, he was, 241 pounds, 242 pounds or whatever it was. So he was way under what he was against not only Klitschko, but Carlos Takam as well. So he's going to be going for a fight against Joseph Parker, where clearly he's going to be thinking, this is going to go some rounds and I need to not gas out in this fight. So anyway, drop your thoughts below, click that thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.